What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. And today I want to talk to you about a fellow YouTuber by the name of Sam Pepper. Before we get started, let me say that we are going to be dealing with some very adult subject matters that are controversial, and I'm going to attempt to be objective about them. This could be very upsetting to some very sensitive people, so if you're one of those people, please don't watch. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Sam, let me get you caught up to speed. He is one of the most famous YouTubers in all of the UK. He started on a reality show, moved over to social media, and worked at it day after day until he got one of the largest followings on YouTube. Now, Sam is really famous for two major reasons, and the first is the prank-style videos and social experiments he has made for here on YouTube, and the second is the sexual assault allegations and rape allegations that he's infamous for. As for the prank videos that he made, some of them were fairly tame and entertaining and jokes that you would play on your friends. Some of his pranks were very inflammatory, though. And while these pranks can be fairly commonplace on YouTuber, you had the usual crew, the gold digger pranks and the kissing pranks and the one that he was most famous for, grabbing girls' asses in public without their permission pranks. Whether you consider yourself a third-wave feminist or a men's rights activist, I think most members of the community found his videos to be distasteful, if not outright disgusting. The community was almost unanimously outraged by his last viral video, which will probably be his last viral prank of all time, in which he pretended to kill somebody to capture that person's best friend's reaction to the murder. 3 days ago, Sam Pepper decided to mark every video he'd ever made as private, and then he deleted all of his tweets, only tweeting out one thing, saying that he quits. And this is quite obviously a PR stunt, even if it does come from a good place. We all knew that this was him trying to reboot his character, reboot himself, reboot his brand, reboot his channel, reboot everything, and all of us fell right into it, including me, because I'm making a video about it now. He's finally uploaded a video to his YouTube channel which appears sincere and unscripted. It's about 20 minutes long, and in it he talks about everything that has happened up to this point. In the video, he says that he started off making real pranks with his real friends at the beginning of time 6 years ago, but as the YouTube prank community grew, he felt more and more compelled to join an arms race of doing more and more crazy, bizarre stunts in order to get viral, in order to get noticed. He said that he was watching the competition's YouTube videos and seeing them do things that were so outlandish and so outrageous that they clearly had to be staged. If you did this to an unwitting suspect, they would file charges against you or something along that lines, maybe beat your ass, but they would absolutely, certainly not sign a release form allowing you to use them in the video. And that's when he finally admits to his previous prank videos being fake, other people's videos being allegedly fake as well, that this pranking bullshit is clearly fake, and anyone with half a brain was right. Now, if I can set aside the objectivity here for a second and say my own opinion, I think this is awesome and brilliant and great. I'm so grateful that he's admitted that his shit was fake. I'm glad that he's calling out other YouTubers for being fake. I think this is one of the best things he could have done. It was the only thing he could do to save his career and possibly even save himself. I can only imagine how difficult it is to go to sleep at night knowing that the internet hates you for what you're doing, and then know that it's the majority of the internet that's doing it as well, and that what you're doing is encouraging small children to grab women's asses in public because you do it, and that's okay, so it must be okay for them. That has got to do a number on you. Well, for many viewers here on YouTube and people in general, this is going to be enough to reboot him and allow him to create and do whatever he wants. He'll certainly still have an audience after this because it's the right thing to do, and people like that. People like it when you redeem yourself. That leads the very big and very real problem of the sexual assault and rape allegations that have been laid against him. That kind of stuff follows you no matter what you do. Now, many people have gone into depth about these sexual allegations, and for safety reasons, I'm not going to do that here, though I'll probably link to a video where somebody does it down below. When you look at these allegations, though, they're not exactly what you consider a hardcore violent rape. They tend to be gray rape situations. These allegations include evidence that show him as a person who is coercive and pressuring and expecting and objectifying, and most of these allegations have come from underage women. And when you combine these allegations, which include behavior of someone who's acting like a sexual predator, along with these videos which definitely objectify and dehumanize women, it does not paint a very pretty picture. I personally try to say the best thing about anybody, and I believe that anyone who's done something terrible in their life can turn it around and choose to do good things instead. And I really hope that that's going to be the case for Sam here. I hope that he gets some serious psychological counseling because he's going to need it. He's definitely going to need to put some goodwill into the world to make up for the bad will that he's put. And even then, that might not be enough. Because even if these allegations are fake, and they're just allegations, not based in truth in any way, this kind of thing tends to follow a person forever and ever and ever on the internet. Once you're known as that blank guy, you're that blank guy forever. Case in point, about 60% of people who watch my videos still think my name is Francis. At the end of the day, this is an interesting situation to me because even if he spends the rest of his life truly trying to redeem himself, and no, I'm not talking about making videos in which you pretend to feed the homeless or whatever else bullshit social experiments, Sam, but I mean genuinely doing things to make up for the bad that you put into the world, I don't know that it'll be enough. But, that's no reason not to try, and it's no reason not to lead with your best foot forward. And I wish you the best of luck, man. And I hope that you genuinely can build up some good karma. I really hope that you do. But that's just one man's opinion. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I'd love to see it in the comment section below. And if you like this video, give it a like. Give it a subscribe. If you're new to the channel, I'd love it if you did. Guys, thanks very much for watching. I love you very much. And I'll speak with you again soon. And I'm so happy that we finally have some genuine confirmation about this fucking pranking bullshit on YouTube. I used to love pranks. I loved pranks in college. I loved pranking my friends. I liked being pranks. I hate what they've become. I hate what they've become. In the hood, gone sexual, gone bisexual. Fuck that shit.